And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForge. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Alton Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Big Cat, and it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, at the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Achua is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
We've seen it already this season, and P has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForge. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Cunningham. Last break, Detroit. Here's Ivy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Ivy shows no hesitation, he is lethal.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll sing it to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Here's Big Cat, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Pass to Ivy. And Thompson kicks to Achua. Now Ivy. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Cat. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Both free throws good from Big Cat.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Cunningham looking it over. Out left to the wing. Here's Achua. Detroit, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. No run-of-the-mill stuff there.
No.
Fellas putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
Cunningham for 3. Sinks the triple.
And look at how he's evolved from his rookie year. Cade is so much more confident in his 3.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game he had 13. 3-pointers off the mark.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Cunningham outside. Ivy, no one around him. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to connect. Here's Big Cat, covered by Achua. Here's Doncic. Thompson with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Big Cat, the pass to Hartenstein. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now Cunningham. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Five to shoot. It's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Laravia. Back to Doncic. Hartenstein with a screen on Cunningham. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Ivy. To Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Down low. Doncic with the steal, and they're pushing it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Big Cat.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. And you look at Big Cat, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Achua kicks to Cunningham. Aiton a screen on Doncic. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Doncic. Cunningham's shot is off.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Down by 12. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Achua. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic, coming off a terrific season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Pass to Achua. Now Cunningham. Misses the wing J.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Big Cat. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Achua.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You know, when you watch Cunningham, he can take total control of a game. He's got that 6'6" length, and then you combine it with his dribbling and passing ability. An impressive package.
Thompson passes to Aiton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, you just need to get Aiton the ball inside. He'll do the rest. He knows how to go to work in there.
Pass to Laravia. Back to Doncic. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got 6 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Ivy passes to Achua. Back to Ivy. And here is Ayton. Lakers with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic outside. Lakers passing it around. Here's the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Thompson outside. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Now, Jaden Ivey right there showing you unbelievable hang time.
Lakers leading by 15. Doncic feeling it out. And stolen by Ayton. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Connect. Pass to Ayton. And the call will go against Big Cat. That is his first foul of the game. So, for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Ivy. And then for the Lakers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Connect. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals in the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Yeah, not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Hey, thanks. Scottie Pippen, he's checked in for Doncic.
Quickly getting the ball up court. That was a great lead pass and an easy finish.
Lakers leading by 11. Here's Big Cat. He's got 10. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Beasley finds 8. Now, here's Cunningham. Pippen with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Smart. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Lakers lead by 15. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. Screen by Nurkic. And he drives it.
Look out!
It's too much. It's just too much.
His teammates are falling all over each other. Look at him.
I can't believe he tried that in game.
Cunningham passes to Ayton. Pass to Beasley. Pocket 6. Cunningham outside. There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Good work defensively by Pippen. It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Big Cat. 14 points for him. For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Good on both. Pistons trailed by 19. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Ivo Stewart working on Nurkic. LeVert with it. This game he had 13. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Big Cat. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Ron Howard. The Lakers have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Reedy's checked in for Detroit.
Number 20, taking 2 shots.
All free throws good from Big Cat.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Trying to get something going. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Pippen. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He misses the free throw. Detroit making a switch.
Pippen, 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Pistons shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And talking about last season.
A completely new group for Los Angeles. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Connect. Big Cat out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Pass to LaRavia. Inside, here's Big Cat, and the layup's good off the glass. Big Cat's got 20.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And, well, Detroit shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Cunningham buries it down low. 8 points for Cade Cunningham.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Back to Connect. The Lakers moving the ball around. And now the Pistons fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Here's Ivy. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
It slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Big Cat. Last game with 30 points. LaRavia passes to Big Cat. And here is Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Big Cat. Connects from 3-point range. Big Cat's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Thompson passes to Stewart. Now, here's Ivy. T right on him, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
3-pointer, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Thompson outside. Pass to Holland. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, what a versatile guard. I like when Ivy looks to share the wealth like this.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. Big Cat, the pass to LaRavia. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. The Pistons have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And here is Doncic. 12 points for him. There's the lob to the hoop. Stewart with the steal. Ivy on the wing for the 3. Big Cat with the rebound. Big Cat's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
For the Pistons, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Achua in for Holland. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Doncic, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Achua, no good. LA's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Ayton missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
One-on-one fast break. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 30 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And there's the drive. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Pistons second.
This is a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Lakers. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Back to Cunningham. A rebound by the Lakers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham against Doncic. Now, here's Cunningham. 12 points for him. Now, Achua. From outside, off the mark. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Lakers controlling the game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Big Cat. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Big Cat. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Big Cat's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Thompson outside. At the top of the key, Ayton. Three-pointer on the way. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Ivy. Thompson right side. That's tipped. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Ivy defending. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Smart's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Pippen subbed in for Doncic.
What you notice all the time about Isaiah Hartenstein, it's how much effort he gives, particularly when it comes to things like rebounding and defending. There's a reason Isaiah Hartenstein is an NBA champion.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. 2 points. That one goes. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points. Fires away from outside. And so it's Los Angeles. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Mikal Bridges is a big loss for them. Not the flashy dude, but he's still the ultimate 3 and D guy who keeps teams honest.
No doubt, it affects his team at both ends. And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Detroit Pistons.
Their shot selection has been B-A-D. That's why nothing is falling. Go inside. Get some high percentage looks. Jeez, all these three-pointers, Kenny. It's all your fault.
Oh, bad. Yeah, that's it. I'll tell you, Ernie shot. Looks.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Big Cat.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
The Pistons shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Ayton is out there with Achua, and it's Cunningham in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Shot clock at 5. Now connect. Doncic outside, and it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Big Cat going inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Achua finds Ivy. Cunningham right side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And that one's good. LaRavia's got 8 points.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Achua. From past the arc. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Ivy kicks to Achua. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for him.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
Pass to Doncic. There's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The shot's good.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
Pass to LaRavia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 2,
Vanderbilt with the screen. Big Cat, the pass to Vanderbilt. And stolen by Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Off target with his 3.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And stolen by Ayton. A dunk by Achua.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there, running the floor.
Doncic passes to Big Cat. Rebound by the Pistons. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Achua. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Achua's got 5 points now this quarter. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Big Cat. Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Ayton. Holland comes in for Achua. LeVert's checked in for Asar Thompson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Ivy. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Big Cat, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart comes in for Jake LaRavia. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Connect. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Hawkins. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin?
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, G.A. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
Wow, I am speechless at the kind of athleticism needed to pull that off.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Left side, Smart. Pass to Big Cat. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Nurkic. Had a hand on it. LeVert with it. Out-guarded by Smart. And Holland gets it to go. Holland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Smart on the wing. It's Pippen on the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Cunningham with it. Here he goes. Out to the wing. Out. It's deflected. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And the 2nd free throw, good. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for the Lakers right now, Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Big Cat. Then there's Smart. Then it's Pippen. And it's Doncic in at point guard. And, well, Detroit shooting 40% from the field. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Holland. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Hawkins checked in for Pippen. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Los Angeles leading by 22. It's blocked. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Beasley. Launches it. Here's Stewart. It's tipped. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here is Hawkins. Now Hartenstein. And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 19 points. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
They set the pick. Here's Smart. Rebound by the Pistons.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hartenstein against Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. Beasley kicks to Cunningham. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Hawkins. Doncic outside. Hartenstein with the screen for Doncic. Cunningham with some nice D. And Beasley has the ball here for Detroit. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Yeah, Cunningham felt the contact.
Substitution on the floor.
Here's Big Cat. Pass to Doncic. Now connect. Ivy defending. They could use a bucket. Connect. No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Cunningham. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Big Cat. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. Pistons trailed by 19. Thompson outside. Ivy on the wing. Cunningham kicks to Achua. Knocks down the 3.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Lakers leading by 16 and stolen by Ivy. Drives to the hoop. For 3. Hartenstein with the rebound. Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Doncic. Now Laravia. Another chance here. Ah, it's good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And ever win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Cat.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. That shot is off. Nice D from Doncic. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From 10 feet out, and that's good off the glass that time. 37 points for Big Cat.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Cunningham outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
I'm here with one of the victors. MP, you were looking for your teammates tonight, and they delivered.
Hey, basketball 101, right? Find the open man. Only way to do that is unselfishness and communication.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen. And that'll do it, folks.